in the first act at the Clearfield encampment, I will recommend you to try to unlock the hooded one as fast as possible, because he will allow you to identify item for free. You can see that when I control click, it identify all the items that I need to. As you playing in early access, you get some gold from the game and you want to spend it to make your gameplay easier or more enjoyable. I would recommend you to go to the microtransaction. I think when you start, you have this goal for like 300, and then wait for the sales. And I would recommend you to buy the stash tab. I would recommend to buy stash tab because it allow you to control and click items when you back from the map. It save you a lot of time. I would recommend to buy gem. I think the first one to buy is currency, and the next one is premium quad, and I think next time I will buy the essence. I will buy gems, and maybe this one premium stash tab bundle. Yeah, I think also delirium. Next time I will buy it. These are the things that allow you to do this. For example, let's say you have some regal chart Exile here, and normally if you have to store it, you have to like click and put it into the right place. But as you may see here, I have the currency tab here by right clicking, and you can see that this one is the one that I bought from the shop. Is for currency only. So whenever I click, it doesn't matter which tab I on. So I just control click, control click, control click. You can see that the currency that I have is falling into the right tab. So it save a lot of time. You can refund your passive point by clicking at the NPC and talk into the menu that you want, like refund passive or refund Atlast Passive. For example, I'm gonna refund my passive. For example, I want to use this node instead of this node. So I click here, and then it shows how much I have to spend. Let's say I already refund this one. I apply refund, I get the point back. I can apply to the new node like this. This allows you to change the build anytime. It's mostly help in the situation that you want to add some more int or dex or strength to match with your build. Also sometimes you get item that it has energy shield. You can go more on damage, or you get some damage items and you want to add some more energy shield, like me here, because everyone get different items and we also have different build in mind. So it's better to understand the node, what it does, and choose it wisely. I start this game by looking at the streamer who is like leader in the Spark Stormage, like Spark Stormweaver, and then try to understand on my own and choose to go on some different path. Yeah, you can change the layout of anything in your hideout. So once you unlock the hideout, you should try to adjust the position of the NPC and to suit your play. For example, I have a map device here. When I start playing map, let's say I go somewhere here. You can see that the area of the map portal is not over here. Once we back from the maps, we can click on the NPC and do stuff. You may not know that when you want to interact with the NPC, there is a default command that you can access directly. For example, Doriani, if you click at him, you can do refund passive, refund Atlast Passive, and identify items. The default menu you can access by Ctrl and click at the NPC. For example, Doriani, I can Ctrl click. In this case, I don't have any item to identify. Let's pick some items. Okay, for example, I have some item here.
I have no space for that.
Okay. Now, when I back to the hideout, I control and click. You can see that 2 items identified. This means we can directly access the most used menu from by control and clicking. Also for this NPC, control click, I can do like this. For our this and pretty much everything. Control click is your friend. When you want to ask people for the items, or you want to get to share your item with your friends, you can use Control alternate click. For example, I want to mention about this glove. I enter to open the chat box and then Control alternate click, then enter. So now your friend or the global party or any chat that you send, they can see the detail of the items. This allows you to ask people or share with your friends. Yeah, that's it. This is the checkpoint. You can travel around the checkpoints just like when you doing the campaign. You can travel from point to point by clicking at a checkpoint. Let's see if we have more checkpoints. During the endgame, I think you may have problem with not enough waystone. So I would recommend few things here. So the first thing is to make sure that you invest in the waystone node. Here is this node allow you to get more waystone file, and you can go along the way here. You can increase the quantity of waystone file, and yeah, you add the rarity. So this will allow you to get the better waystone by investing here. And the next thing is, when you want to get some more waystone, I would recommend you to do the boss fight. So I will show you where is the okay. For this one, I will fight the boss.
Your punishment should have ended long ago. more time.
Okay, here you can see that I get waystone. Like I put one, but from the map I get 3. So yeah, we can sustain with this way. So total from the map I get like 4 or 5, and I just use 1. So that's how we can sustain it. The other way is to combine map. Let's say you have like 14, you can combine 14. When you have one more, and then you reforce, you get 15. It will upgrade to the next level. But I would recommend to, if you want 5 slots skill gem, one easy way is to search from the market. There are some people that sell it for very cheap. For example, if I want to find spark, I want quality 20, I want the game socket 5, and then we can see that we just try to look for the one that has no -1. So we can keep go on to get the to get the one that has no -1. This way I did get one of the skill with only 30 Exile, which is pretty cheap. Another way is to you can craft on your own as well. Let's say you have a skill gem, you add jeweler ops. So for now you have 3, and then you can wow it to get 4. But I would not recommend this method because is need a lot of resource, because I'm not so lucky. So I would recommend to get a skill gem, laser jeweler, and greater one. The greater is this one, and then you perfect it, and then you quality it, and try to have one for you to use going through the map, playing your game, and parallelly you try to craft another one that has a corrupt and +1 skill, because that will like increase your DPS around like 10%, which is quite good. I think they sell around like 20 device or something for spark. Yeah, but you can craft it if you have enough resource. In your stash you can search, you can type to search. For example, I want bridge tablets, so you can just type bridge, and if you want to add some more like rarity, or you want to add like 7 maps, you can also search for it. You can also search for the tier as well. For example, if I want to search for tier 15, type like this, all the tier 15 will get highlight. Let's say I put 13 here, it will not get highlight because we are looking at tier 15. is useful for the item as well. For example, if I want the item that level 80, I type ILVL 80. Now I can see that these are the item with 80, item level 80. If I want to see 81, I can see them here. Yeah, it's pretty useful. I think we can add more like jewel as well. Here you can see that your jewel with level 81, these two, and then you can go on do some stuff like crafting, because crafting is depend on the item level as well. About the skill gem, when you have skill gem here, some of the skill you may don't need to upgrade it at all, because it very tiny change. For example, my skill, the conductivity, the change is very small, so you can priority on upgrading the spark or of storm first, but then conductivity is doesn't need that much. So with this you can like focusing on upgrading the most priority, the highest priority ones, without sacrificing the, yeah, I think you get that. This game is the game of like data and details. So on the left top side you see the status that your character is affecting. For example, for me, I have arcane surge and I have gloom freeze. When you go into the map, you may see some debuff on around here and some more buff on your character here. So this allow you to understand what is going on, what to be aware of. So take this into advantage. This allows you to understand and figure it out how you want to change your build to solve some maps or some boss